We are getting a little rain. In fact, we're getting a little rain day after day here. Look at those puddles. It seems like day after day lately, there's been a lot of rain, you know, and it's working on changing everything into a rainforest around here. It becomes very rainforesty like around here. So I wanted to, well, I was hoping I could grill today. I wanted to do something outdoors, but that's not happening. I was just hoping today was one of those days. No. So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, guys? I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna make up a meal. It's a good rainy day meal. Not something that I normally make, but I just feel like it's one of those good indoor, in a small space, rainy day meals. Something you make in your RV, something you can make in your tiny home, something you can make anywhere actually, but works really good in these small spaces. And it's easy. It's like one of those one-pot meals, which Happy Jack likes, makes Jack happy, so that's what I like those for. What are we going to be having tonight? Well, I'm going to let you in on that in a little bit here. I'll tell you one thing though, it's going to start with, you know, this isn't any great, lovely, for you healthy meal, but we're going to start with some mac and cheese from the regional store, Hannaford. I get points for that, you know, whenever I buy one of their products. And they have good products. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some broccoli to that. Then I'm going to add some hot dogs to that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to kind of make a, I don't know what you would call it. Maybe a hot dog. You put the hot dogs in the bun, and you put the mac and cheese over the hot dogs, and put some ketchup on it, and it all comes out amazing. At least I think so. It's one of those meals where it's like, it's kind of messy, and I always have a hard time with the mac and cheese trying to get it to stay in the hot dog bun. You know, there's just not enough room for it with the hot dog in there. So that's why I do that. So I put several hot dogs down in their buns, and then I just put the cheese, and I put the macaroni and cheese right over the top of it. And a new thing for me is having my hot dogs with ketchup. I did that as a kid, or when, you know, many years ago. Definitely as a kid, that was the way hot dogs, and then I just completely stopped that. It was always mustard. And now I really like hot dogs on a bun with ketchup, as long as there's some mac and cheese to go along with it. And I prefer that mac and cheese to be right there on the bun with the hot dog. Alright guys, so we're going to be doing this here, man. It's going to be a good meal, so check it out. Stay tuned and get ready for another cooking episode with Jack. Ow! Alright guys, so we're moving along on the dinner here. First thing I do is I get that water to a boil, then I drop those dogs in there. Over here in the back room, we've got the we got the broccoli all ready to go. I'm just going to nuke it tonight. I won't do that until after everything is cooked, because I have to be careful of the power here. So the only thing that can really be on now that's absorbing a lot of, or taking a lot of power, would be the alright, those are coming to a boil. So what I'm going to do right now, sorry, I'm going to switch gears here. I'm going to put that mac in there. We'll let this come to a boil, let that soften up, and then I will add the cheese and all the other ingredients, and then I don't know what you would call this meal, but basically I just cook the hot dogs with mac. Then I add the broccoli to it, and I pour it all over the buns, hot dog buns, because it's just easier to eat that way. And I don't know, maybe you guys could come up with a good name for this meal. I'll probably have to come up with a good name, or we'll come up with a good name by the time I post this video because it's going to need some kind of title. Shakedown dogs. Maybe we'll call them that. It's still dreary out there. But wow, is it green, huh? That is amazing. It wasn't too long ago that you did not see much green at all. Now it's just everywhere. That's coming along nicely. Just about done. Alright, all I have to do is get into the stove here, which I only use this oven for storage. I think a lot of people do that with their RV stoves. And in just a few minutes here, probably 2 minutes or so, I'm going to be able to drain macaroni and hot dogs outside here, just outside the door. And then we can add all the other ingredients and we'll be good to go with the Shakedown dogs. Alright guys, I'm going to say that we're good on these dogs here and this mac, and we're going to just drain it now. I have my trusty wood stove glove here. This is what I'm going to use to drain with, to grab onto that hot pot. Put my rain shoes on here. Alright, man. I'm going to turn this stove off. Alrighty, what I like to do is immediately put the strainer onto the hot grill, which I've turned off now. In just a minute that'll dry out. Oh, I usually put this down on the floor for a minute here while I close the door. It's honestly what I do. Then I'm going to grab something to put this on here. Alright. Alright, so that's sitting there now. That's dried out enough for now. I basically bring this over here and set it over here by the fire, which is not going right now. Alright, now next thing to do is, this is off. That's good. I don't unplug it necessarily yet, but it is off. I may want to still use it. I come over here. I set this on 4 and let it do its thing. Alright, I have some stuff to do over here with this now. I'm going to add some cheese to it. I'm going to add some cream to it. You know, half and half. And I think that's it. Alrighty, first up, I like to use the scissors to cut with here. Opened up the cheese packet. I'm going to put that in there. I don't follow any instructions with this. I just kind of do it. You know, I don't go exactly by what they say to do. I try to do this quickly too, man, before this all cools down. Put a little cream in there. Alright, and whoa. flopping all over the place here. Alright, next up we are going to add a little bit of Earth Balance, soy-free, like it's like a butter type thing. So, there you go. We're going to use that. And I just take a healthy spoonful, not too much. Put that in there. Then we mix this baby all around. Perfect. It really is. All right, that mac and cheese and the broccoli, or the mac and cheese and the hot dogs. The mac and cheese and the hot dogs are all done now. Just waiting for that broccoli right now. Now I'm going to take this and put it back over here on this burner, which is cooled down a bit. Put the top back on it. So we're over here. We're going to grab a plate. Probably this is done. Yeah. Broccoli's done. I'm going to put that into here. We'll stir that around a little bit. Yeah, that's kind of weird, huh? Broccoli, macaroni and cheese. That's all right. Broccoli, macaroni and cheese. Then you add the hot dogs to it. But you know what? It's amazing. And you put this on a bun with ketchup on it. Any kid will eat it. I'm a big kid. I'll eat it. I think it's great. It's just kind of one of these easy meals to make. I guess it did require a couple dishes, but they're easy to clean. It's an easy meal to clean. Easy to make. Look at the space I'm in. I'm in a tiny space right here. 21 feet of space. Tiny little kitchen. And there's an easy meal for you. Okay, we're not done yet. So we'll put that in there like that. Put that on top of the coffee machine. You just gotta make sure you put things away, man. You know, you gotta stay on top of it. There's no room to leave things lying around, so you don't. Next step is you don't have to do it this way, but I like doing it this way. It works for me because it's a messy meal. These are potato rolls. I like potato rolls. They're a little thicker than your usual roll. They're kind of beefy, and I think you need a beefy roll for this meal. Alright. Grab ourselves a fork over here. We take a hot dog. We put it on the roll. We take another hot dog. We put it on this roll. Then we set the fork down. Then we grab a spoon, which is right here. You can get a bigger one if you want. And you start dumping this stuff on there, man. Like that. And I eat this with a fork, okay? Well, maybe I don't. I start with maybe trying to eat it like this, and then or use a spoon or a fork or whatever. I put some of this on the side there like that. Man, that's hot. I gotta learn my lesson with that stuff. Wow. Alright, where's the top? Right here. There you go. That's what I call the Shakedown hot dogs. I guess I'm going to call them the Shakedown hot dog because I saw the Shakedown sticker over here. What we're going to do now is we're going to just add a little ketchup to that. I know it sounds crazy, but believe me, it tastes way okay. I'm actually going to open up a fresh bottle of some of my favorite ketchup here. Hunt's. I love this stuff. Hunt's ketchup. No preservatives. That's cool. I mean, this is a brand new bottle, so I think you got to take the... Oh boy, this is going to be so good. Oh my goodness. Yeah. There you go. Oh boy. You want to have a bunch of napkins, and this is not the kind of meal. This is not the kind of meal that you want to film. Okay. Look at this. This looks really good, right? This is good. It's not the kind of meal that you want to eat on camera, but you know, I need to let you guys know how good it is. It's definitely the kind of meal that you want to have a couple napkins available for, and like I said, you're probably going to want to use a spoon for part of this too. It's messy, but it's good. Alright, here we go. Yep, it's everything I said it would be. Yeah, guys, macaroni and cheese with broccoli over hot dogs. Really good. Have a spoon ready for it. You may want to just like pour it over the top and just kind of use it with a fork or a spoon and eat it that way. Or you may want to attempt to do it like I'm doing. I'm probably going to go to a spoon here pretty soon. But a great meal to make on a rainy day. Alright, man. Peace out. We'll see you soon. Take care. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Cooking with Jack, man. Woo!